Hi,
I know who
Simu.
you are. I know exactly who you are.
Congratulations. I love the movie. It's so Chinese and it's so kung fu. We have a lot to talk about.
Oh, I love that. Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Let me ask you, because 2 years ago, almost exactly today, you said to me that on your way to the audition, you listened to the Avengers soundtrack and it pumped you up.
Mm-hmm.
So Monday night premiere, you're on the way.
Mm-hmm.
What pumped you up? What got you hyped that day?
Okay, I know the answer to this question. I had flown in 9 of my high school friends from Toronto. So they were staying, and I'd rented this big house, so they were staying in the house with me. And it was like, literally like I was getting married in a way. Like it was like makeup artist showed up early in the morning, and I had my stylist, and I tried on the suit, and I walked out in front of everyone, and everyone like oohed and awed. They were like, oh my God, you look so good, yes. And it was just like, my parents were there. They're like, oh, we're ready for you. We can walk you down the aisle. And then I got in the SUV with my parents, and we turned onto Hollywood Boulevard, and it was just, I think it was that feeling of just being around my people, that even though there was so much changing around me, and there was so much stimulus, and it was so overwhelming on a big global scale, that I had those few people that had known me since long before I'd ever was famous or ever even knew that I wanted to be an actor, and that those were the people by my side.
Listen, you're talking about your people. I also want to talk about who you are. You're part of the Shawarma Club now. You know,
Is that what they're called?
I'm calling it that.
Nice,
you
nice.
are a product of all that came before you. In the previews, we're seeing Iron Man's chest piece, Thor's hammer, Captain America's shield, and then you. So for our people in our community, what does it mean to you that this character is leading the way for the MCU's next phase?
It means the absolute world. It means that children that look like us will have action figures, will have Halloween costumes, will have superheroes that they can just like look at and feel like they can accomplish anything. And I think that's the value, that's what a superhero represents to people, whether they're kids or adults, is this sense of hope and this sense of endless possibility. And it's something that I think you and I never quite had growing up, and so it's just an extremely powerful moment, and it's very humbling to be a part of it. But I also know that it's not just the one character either. It's the fact that, you know, it's the incredible Tony Leung, it's Michelle Yeoh, it's Awkwafina, it's Meng-Er Zhang. It's like we have a whole cast of incredible badass Asian heroes, and hopefully, you know, the first of many stories in the future that will feature similar types of heroes.
Can we just fanboy and fangirl over Tony Leung, please?
Yep.
Because, I mean, I grew up watching him. Did that impress your parents, your Chinese parents? Was that like, yeah, you did good,
You
son,
get me.
worked with
You
that
get
guy?
me. No, they literally called, like, every time I'd call and be like, hey mom, hey dad, how are you? They would be like, hi son, how's Tony? And and I was like, that's not the logical next step of the questioning. Like, you're supposed to ask me how I am. Why don't you ask? I'm doing fine. And they're like, no, but Tony, like, what's he doing? What's he up to? Like, can we say hi to him? Can you put the phone over to him? And I was like, no, mother, he's working. And also, you're married, and also dad is right beside you. But you know, I don't know why you're like this. No, but truly, he is every bit that legend. Like, it's like, for somebody who is so humble and so soft-spoken and so gentle like he is in real life, you would never know the reputation and the accolades that he's, you know, had over time. He truly is just such a legendary actor. And you know, you talk about those eyes that you've seen on screen in Chungking Express and In the Mood for Love and in Hero, you know, in Infernal Affairs. I got those eyes bearing straight into my soul. I got those piercing eyes looking straight at me, and it was so fun. I can't even put it into words.